even though he's only 6'8", 6'9", he got lofty arms, man, and he's strong, really strong.
Video. It's work. Sent it to ESPN, they played it a lot. I was really big for him.
Did they send you some money?
Huh?
Did they send you some money?
ESPN, no, but the video went viral, so I made. Yeah, like 10:30 at night. There's like no one there.
You did that once before. But never in a game.
Right, I know. For all of us, we've been here all day setting up, so.
But look at this. I'm ready for some gaming. Hey, you know I'm back.
How's everybody doing? Okay, listen, first let me start by announcing who I am. I'm assistant basketball coach here, Larry Wallace. Thank you guys for coming out to this joyous occasion. We want to thank the media for being here. Of course, the Curie students, you guys for coming out. We want to especially thank the administration, Mr. Perry, Mr. Espinoza, Mr. Cottrell, Mr. Rodriguez, Ms. Bryant, and especially our athletic director, George Pratt, for everything he does for us. We want to give a special thanks to the family, to his mom, Miss Alexander, his grandparents, his dad, Mr. Terry, and the whole entire family for coming out. Of course, we're assembled here today for one of our very own condors. Today, he's going to kind of do what LeBron did. He's going to tell everybody where he's taking his talents to next year. We're glad to be a part of that. We're glad to have taken a part in that. As coaches, we're proud to watch this kid take the huge step that he's taken to get to this point. So on behalf of Coach Mike Oliver, the head coach here at Curie, and the entire Curie basketball family, welcome. First up, we got a performance by the Curie dance team. Led by Miss Wilson.
The mic's not on, this last question.
Curie sophomore basketball team, come on down.
Officer Wallace, we're waiting on.
Yeah, ESPN is coordinating his ear, so he's trying to wait until they cue him to start talking, so give him a second. Any idea how much time? The Curie High School Marching Band will perform in the meantime. I think we got about 10 minutes.
How am I doing?
Can I get the screen down, Mr. Gibbons? We got about five minutes before the announcement, so we're going to have a little highlight footage.
sites have been ranked number 3 in the country, class of 2014.
I want to thank everyone for coming out today. I want to thank my parents, my family, my teammates, my coaches, and my teachers for helping me get through the day. Thanks to the coaches from various universities that also recruited me. After careful consideration, I have decided to continue my education at the University of Kansas.
University of Kansas, give them a hand. The school colors still gonna be red, white, and blue, I guess.
Kind of hard to feel about the flag.
So you're gonna go up here?
had that kind of relationship.
Why didn't you decide to be a hero in the state of Illinois, Chicago, to go to the home state school, but instead to go to Kansas?
Because I wanted to get where I wanted to be fast. I didn't want to have time to race. I want to get where I want to be fast.
And that's the end of it?
Yeah.
You think you'll see
a lot of pros.
establishing your own legacy in Illinois?
Yeah, I thought about it. Me and my family thought about it. But we just came to agreement that I go to the University of Kansas.
Describe the last day or so, how emotional it was for you. How tough a decision was it?
I was really tough, really tough. Me and my family did a lot of talking, a lot of thinking. And we just came down to the conclusion.
And the final straw was what? What was the final reason?
Coach Self is a great guy. Develop his players, get his players to the league.
When did you make the decision?
Yesterday.
Down to the wire.
Yeah, came down to the wire, yeah.
You have anything to say to Coach Gross?
No, I love you, Coach Gross. I love you. You did a great job. I love the whole Illinois staff.
Cliff, tell me about the pump fake that Illinois had. What was that?
Something my teammates thought I should do, so I just...
Cliff, what was the deciding factor?
Just give me where I want to be, make sure I'm happy. Wherever I go, I'm happy. That was it right there.
Kansas is an obvious powerhouse. Are you ready to fight this spotlight or shoot?
I'm ready to do whatever it takes to get me where I want to be.
Let's talk about Coach Howard. How much of a role did he have in this?
He played a big role. Ever since he stepped foot on campus at Kansas, we've been talking, built a great relationship. He was one of the guys that offered me when he was at Illinois.
Now that it's over, how relieved are you?
Very relieved, very relieved. Stop with the phone calls. I can just focus on school and basketball now.
What was it that separated Kansas from specifically Illinois?
No, not too many reasons, because Bill Self is a great guy. I like how he coached. I like how he get the ball to the bigs and develop the bigs.
What will he provide that Gross?
I mean, I really don't know too much about Gross. He told me his history, but I just wanted to go with University of Kansas.
How close was the call in the decision?
They was really close. They're really close. Then I decided that I didn't want to stay home, so I just wanted to get away.
Why did you want to stay home?
I've been living here 17 years and wanted to experience something new.
Is tomorrow your birthday?
Yeah, tomorrow.
So what kind of present is this?
Great pair. Great pair.
Lots of thought of getting to call basketball started again. Did that play a
Yeah, I thought about it. I found a lot of things about it. Just stand out to the conclusion, like I said, to come to University of Kansas.
When you go to Kansas, this team has 3-4 All-Americans every year. Are you okay with being one of many as opposed to being the guy if you had gone to Illinois?
Yeah, I care. I mean, just come in and do what I need to do. Play my role, do what I need to do, get where I want to be, win national championship.
What was the final two it came down to, Kansas and who?
Illinois. Yeah, that played a big role. Me and my family talked about it and just came out of the conclusion. That's what I wanted to do.
Are you planning on getting a degree or one and done?
One and done, then come back and get my degree.
Congratulations.
All right, thank you.
Why not sign the letter today?
Just want to take a time to get a feel of a commitment, then sign later on.
When do you plan to sign?
Probably in January.
Would you sign before that? Or?
Probably sign before that. Not very sure. Just have to sit down and talk to my family.
But not today.
No, not today.
Is there a chance you could change your mind?
There might be a chance. Might.
There is. So you could still end up in Illinois.
No, can't.
So
I mean, nothing really. I'm set. I want to go to Kansas. That's what I did.
How much of a factor was your family played in this process?
My mom and dad played a big part. It started from when I stepped foot in Cary. Coach Mike, my head coach, told me how I was going to be, and that's exactly how it planned out. My family played a big role.
Talk about this season. Can you talk about your chances of winning Mr. Basketball?
I think if I come out ready to play every time, average 30, 15 a game, I think I have a great chance of winning.
And describe your friendship with Okafor? I mean, especially.
Oh, he's like another brother to me. I built a great relationship. Playing AAU with him, talk, text, all that. He's a great brother.
Are you looking forward to this season?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, yeah.
Did you know each other's choices at that time?
Yeah, I knew his choices.
Did that affect you?
No, not at all, not at all. We actually talk about playing with each other.
how long ago did you finally make up your mind to Kansas?
Last night.
How much was LeBron lobbying you, and how much did that play a role in this?
I mean, he wasn't lobbying me that much. He texted me at 9, then telling me to come to Illinois. I told him I'd think about it.
And what's up with you? You're not going to sign your national letter of intent. When do you plan on doing that? Can you give some specifics on that?
Probably January. Not very sure when. Probably I think in January.
Why not sign it now?
It's going to take a chance to commit, get a feel of commitment.
What did you see Kansas play? Does that change anything for you? It's an exciting day.
Yeah, it changed a lot. I know how I know how the crowd was. It was just very exciting. I enjoyed it.
Your friend Jaquan Miles, is this going to affect his decision now?
Yeah.
Hopefully. Play with you?
Yeah, he's a Jayhawk.
What do you think the perception is amongst kids who play basketball in Chicago at the University of Illinois? What do you think the perception is of the elite players in Chicago to play at the U of I?
I don't really know how to answer that one, to be honest.
What would they lack in this recruiting battle, I guess, for you? What did Illinois lack?
I mean, they did a great job. Talk to Coach Gross every day. Ever since I told him, I set my date for November 15th, I've been talking to him every day. And he's been pushing. It wasn't no lack. I just feel I wanted to come here. Because I feel this was the place for me. No disrespect to none of the schools.
Was DePaul's roster and lack of recent success a factor in crossing them out at all?
I mean, lack of success was, but the roster was no doubt. It was no brainer. I can see myself playing there, but I just showed that I think I'll fit in here.
This is a good situation where you saw you could see yourself being happy at Illinois and Kansas, but Kansas offered more maybe for you?
Yeah.
Cliff, who advised you to not sign a letter of intent? Is there some...
I talked to my parents, and my coaches. They said it was best if I do not sign today.
So you said you wanted to get more of a feel.
Yeah,
what do you mean by that? Like, what do you want to hear?
Just to see how I feel to be verbally committed and not sign yet.
So if Okafor had gone to Kansas and Jones, would you have still gone to Kansas?
Probably not.
Would you have gone to Illinois at that point then?
Yeah, probably would have.
Was there ever a point where you were like, I want to commit to Illinois?
Yeah, I've been confused for the last week. One minute I want to go here, one minute I want to go there, so we finally ended it last night.
What's it been like keeping this a secret for the whole time? Nobody seemed to really know where you were going. Take us through that process.
I found it funny. People was going at me on Twitter and all stuff like that. I just found it funny. Just taking my time, enjoying the process.
What was the tiebreaker for that? You're going back and forth between each school. Glad you find it.
I got to piggyback what I said earlier. Just go self-house. I feel self-house to develop this players.
What are you looking forward to at Kansas in this program? It's already a powerhouse.
Getting better and winning another championship.
And you've already talked to Jaquan?
Yeah, I talked to him last night.
He's going to go to Kansas?
Yeah, he's going to be a Jayhawk.
Hey, they already asked you this, but what do you think about Okafor's decision? Was that a surprise to you?
No, I kind of figured he was going to go to Duke. I just kept it on the low, but I think it's a great fit for him. He's going to get better, and he's going to go to the NBA.
So did you guys decide he's going to go to one school and you're going to go to another?
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday, actually, where he was going to go.
So you and Jaquan are a package deal then? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, it's a package deal, yeah.
There's been a lot of hype about this year's incoming class. Do you think the class you're in can live up to that and maybe surpass it?
Yeah, we can live up to it. You got to stay strong.
Great, thanks.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, sir.
When did you finally decide for Kansas then? Sometime earlier today?
I finally decided last night, talking to my parents. I had a very long talk with my mom, my dad, my grandparents. So we finally came to the conclusion.
Yeah. You talked about Illinois and wanting to get away. I mean, is it fair to say that's the primary? It's not that you didn't want to go to Illinois.
Just wanted to get away.
Experience from getting out of Chicago.
Yeah, that was it.
Different parts of the country.
Yeah, no disrespect to Coach Gross. I love the staff, love Illinois, love all the schools that was recruiting me, but I just wanted to get away.
Yeah, and Gilo told you last night as well that he was going to do? Or
he didn't tell me. He was like giving me hints. He didn't like straight up tell me, but yeah, basically he did tell me.
Yeah. Now that this is out of the way, how relieved are you, and can you start to focus now on your senior year?
Yeah, very relieved. Just focus on school and basketball now. Everything's out of the way.
How good can this Curie team be with the Stamps brothers back and some of the other guys you have, and obviously you back now?
We can be real good. We got to stay focused and be disciplined. And once we do that, we got to stay championship in our hands.
I feel like with Simeon's reign, kind of. I mean, you guys, you and Young. I mean, Morgan Park. I mean, how do you see the city playing out this year?
Well, it's going to be tough winning the city championship because you got Simeon's, the Winnie Youngs, and the Morgan Parks. It's going to be tough winning that city championship.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you again just because we have a better angle here, but can you talk a little bit about the Mr. Basketball and kind of your chances of winning this season?
Just going hard every time I step on the court. My goal is to average 30 and 15 every game. Just hopefully, if I do that, and my team stay disciplined, we got a state championship in our hands.
And how is that to compete against a friend in Okafor? Competition.
I mean, it's nothing special. We compete all the time. Every time I step on the court, I go at his head. Every time he go at mine. So it's like competition is just trying to get the best of each other. Oh, they did the same thing, recruiting me off.
So you just think the team, you meshed well with better at Kansas than at Illinois?
Yeah, I can see myself playing at Kansas. I think I fit in better at Kansas.
And Okafor and Jones are going to Duke. But if they had chosen Kansas, you would have gone with Illinois?
Yeah. I would have gone with Illinois.
What do you think some of these schools have to do to keep local prospects home? If they're going out of state.
Coach Gross, just keep doing what he's doing. He did a great job. Coach Pinell, keep doing what he's doing. They done a great job. I just saw myself better at Kansas. No offense to them.
Would you see this being your only year in college? Is that something you've even thought of yet?
Yeah, I can see myself being a one-and-done player.
So with Kansas, really the biggest thing for you is just that you thought they produced more NBA-ready players than say Illinois did.
Yeah, that's what it was right there.
What do you think you need to improve before you're ready for the NBA?
My ball handling getting stronger. That's it basically. Just getting stronger. Just working on my ball handling.
It might be a petty question, but was DePaul your third choice and Memphis your fourth, or was it Memphis third?
Memphis getting DePaul.
Okay.
Hey, Cliff. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
And why Memphis? Why were they?
Coach Falcon's done a great job recruiting me. I love him. Love him with that. Love the whole coaching staff. Got along with the players well. That's it right there.
Cliff, we just want to ask you one more time why it was down to Illinois and Kansas. What was it that separated Kansas?
I can piggyback on what I said. Coach Self has a lot of pros under his belt. So I finally came to the conclusion that's what I wanted to be. I can see myself fitting in there, so that's what I did.
Where do you see yourselves 2 years from now?
Hopefully the NBA.
And just what was it like to see, so many familiar faces, people who have been on this journey with you, and now you're finally at this moment. What was it like right before you announced where you would go?
Man, it was crazy. I was kind of nervous, very, very nervous. I almost wanted to cry, but I just stood up to it and took it and decided.
You have a younger brother. He says a couple years from now he hopes that he's in that position. What tips and advice do you give him?
Just stay focused in school. Don't play around school. And every time you do what you need to do, and he'll be all right.
What was the biggest challenge and obstacle for you in terms of distractions and avoiding distractions?
Staying away from Twitter, kind of. Just leaving everybody on the outside. Just talking to my family.
And then.
Can I get you to reenact your when you say, put your hat on and say, I'm going to play?
I'm attending the University of Kansas next year.
Thank you so much. Congratulations. Happy early birthday.
Thank you.